these issues from politics, and you can't, because they're intimately involved with politics, and you can't avoid politics. You talk a lot about this kind of woke stuff, which I do too, and I get it, but I also attack the other side equally. I didn't see that as much. I mean, what Trump is doing with the rule of law, I know you say in your book you're no big fan of Biden. That's as political as you'll get. Well, a lot of people aren't, but I have what I call the blue liquid doctrine. Do you know what that is?
No.
If it's Trump against Biden, I will vote for Biden's head in a jar of blue liquid.
He said that if Joe Biden's head was in a jar of liquid, he'd vote for Biden over Trump. That's what Bill Maher said.
It's not that I'm talking about political things, it's that political people
Oh,
are talking
Phil,
about cultural
go
things.
blow it.
What I'm talking about is, look, I believe that the basis of the strength of any country is the backbone being the family. I think families in America are under attack.
I'm filming.
And some of it's unintended, side effects of like technology and all. And some of it is intentional, that the family is being eroded.
Well, that's
by
true.
The government trying to co-parent children with parents.
I
Not
agree.
A good idea. Teachers getting involved with co-parenting.
I
children.
agree.
Not a good idea. Teachers don't want to do that. I'm
No.
a huge fan of teachers. Don't know a single teacher that doesn't get in their own pocket to bring resources into the classroom. And they're so underpaid, I can't even look them in the eye. But I said, I hate people.
Then why don't you give some of your money to them, Phil? How about a charity for teachers?
The advent of the smartphone in
You rich
2009,
bugger.
we have seen the biggest spikes in mental health among young people since they started keeping records. Anxiety, depression, suicidal ideation, suicidality, and that started in 09, 010, right after the smartphone came out.
No, right after the
We've seen
Sackler
kids
family
that
started to
living
hammer
their
on
lives and started
abusers.
Watching people live their
Did you
lives
get your
and
lighter back?
comparing themselves. They didn't
Yeah.
know those lives were fictional,
Where
or
is it?
produced.
One sec,
And
Mama.
then COVID hits 10 years later, and our government,
Mom, what do you
instead
think of
letting us
Phil?
work this out among ourselves, they come in and shut the schools down. And I said at the time, if you do
What do
this
you think of
long-term,
transgender
this
ideology?
is going to create more damage than the virus
So
itself.
you just walked into my trap. Because how?
No, because how come you didn't just walk into mine?
I can't. There's no trap for me. I'm not married. But
Ah!
so we're gonna get to that.
Oh,
When you're talking about school closings, this is a political issue. It came from political offices. It has to be decided on a political basis.
But did
How
it?
can you say to me,
Did
you
it?
have to, we only are looking for solutions, let's get to the real part of this, and then not get involved politically?
Did it though? Did we elect the people that shut the schools down, or were they
Yes.
appointed?
Yes, of course we did.
No, we didn't.
Well, we didn't elect Trump and Biden? Because
We didn't elect the people that made the decision to shut down the schools,
they could have been overruled by Trump and Biden.
but they weren't.
Okay, but that's still politics.
Well, if your aunt had nuts, she'd be your uncle. That's a big deal.
okay. Okay, Phil. You got him.